Welcome to Real Estate Live. And now, for this week's show, here's JC.
Thank you very much. This is JC Melvin, and welcome to RealEstateLive.tv. Boy, I'll tell you what, as we approach the middle of the year in 2009, the real estate market is starting to turn, burn, and get exciting. One of the things that happened in the greater Las Vegas area here for the month of April, and we don't have the final May figures in yet, but in April, we had almost 3,200 resales of single-family homes. That's the most resales we've had in a single month since August of 2005. So the question is, are we on the rebound? The answer is yes. Sales volume is starting to skyrocket. Now, values are still down, and what this means to the buyers out there in the marketplace is this is an excellent time to get together with your real estate professional and buy some property. Things couldn't get better. I'm so excited today because we're going to go to our interview studio and we're going to interview Mr. Jon Lyon. I've been promising you that we were going to find out what's going on about 90 miles north of Las Vegas in Mesquite, Nevada. It's kind of a community. It sits on its own. It's more than a bedroom community, but it's a fascinating area. We're going to get a chance to interview Jon Lyon and find out what makes the magic of Mesquite. So let's go to our interview studios right now. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, first of all, welcome to our interview studios where we are with Jon Lyon from Mesquite. Jon, how are you today?
I'm great, JC. Happy to be here.
Well, it's great to have you here. What's going on up there in Mesquite right now?
Well, Mesquite's like the rest of Clark County right now, where things are picking up in Mesquite. We have a couple of new projects I'll talk with you about later that are really exciting and going to get Mesquite buzzing again.
So we know here in Las Vegas that, and everybody in the country knows that there's been some weird stuff going on with the casinos having trouble, and of course the economy's kind of in the tank. I understand that one of the casinos closed there. Now, which one was that?
The Oasis.
The Oasis Casino. Now, that was the original casino in Mesquite.
That was.
And Mr. Black, Randy Black, owns the Oasis now.
Yes, he does.
So what impact is that having on the town of Mesquite?
Well, obviously in any small town or in any town where one of the major businesses closes, it's going to have a lot of impact. I think the impact is more indicative to the gaming industry than it is to Mesquite. I don't think it's, obviously, as you look around Las Vegas, that problem is here also, where everybody's cutting back. So, although it hurts, it's just a sign of the times, I'm afraid.
What's the population of Mesquite?
The population of Mesquite proper is right around 25,000 now. When I moved here 9 years ago, there were 9,000 people in Mesquite.
So you have boomed to 25,000.
Absolutely.
And it's become a little bit of a bedroom community for Las Vegas.
Yes. What's exciting about Mesquite is again a sign of what's going on in Clark County right now. Things are looking better. Things are looking up.
25,000 population, but you've got a few golf courses.
We have a number. If you talk about Mesquite, you got to talk about golf. We have we talked about the Oasis. That there's the Oasis Casino or Oasis Club is in Arizona. We have Falcon Ridge is a great course and on the west side of town. The Palmer, the Canyon Crest Golf Course. Of course, you've got to talk about Wolf Creek, one of the top 50 courses in the country. New course just about to open at the Del Webb project called Conestoga. That's managed by the Troon Group, which is an exquisite golf.
What is Del Webb doing? They're building a Sun City up there in Mesquite, right?
Sun City Mesquite is their finest selling property right now. It's an amazing place. It's beautifully done. It's been a boon to Mesquite. I talked with their manager, Ariel Lewis, yesterday. He was telling me they're still selling a home every other day. So it's a lifeblood for Mesquite right now, and it's looking very good. It's incredible when you think about this stuff. The days of somebody going out in the desert and buying 2,000 acres and then pouring $300 million of infrastructure into that before they ever sell a home are over. In our lifetime, they are probably gone. So these remaining communities where they're all inclusive and have that very active lifestyle are not going to be around as they are today, where you can pick 10 or 12 to buy from. They will be filling up and they won't be coming back. So it's an interesting.
Let me ask this question, Jon. Regarding the folks that are buying the Del Webb property, the Sun City property there, are those folks that are relocating from Las Vegas, or are those folks from around the country that have decided they basically want the weather or the climate of Southern Nevada, and they want the tax advantages of Southern Nevada, but they don't want the big city lifestyle of Las Vegas? Who's moving them?
From the northern latitudes, obviously we still have a lot of snowbirds in Mesquite. We have probably 5,000 snowbirds come and winter in Mesquite. The Wasatch Front, Salt Lake City, a large number come down from there. All of the northern latitudes. Las Vegas is probably third next to Southern California. The tax benefits of Nevada look really good to a lot of people from California. And there are those that just don't want to live in a metropolitan area, so Mesquite's a very logical choice. And we do get people as they grow older that come from Las Vegas over to Mesquite, just to slow down the slower lifestyle.
Okay, now I want to talk to you about something that the folks that are watching this have probably never heard of, because it's brand new and it's actually just on the burner right now. But Mesquite, this little town of Mesquite, you have the long driving contest up there.
Yes, we do.
So you've gotten some international acclaim and recognition for having the long driving contest in the golf world. You've just mentioned you've got five plus golf courses up there. And now I want to talk to you about this new thing that I understand your city council just recently met on here in the last day or two, called the Desert Falls International Sports Resort. An international sports resort in Mesquite could actually make it a destination resort for all over the world. Tell us about that.
This is incredible. When I first looked at this, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. This group, the consortium of people, and just to name drop, AC Green, the former Laker forward, is one of the partners in this, came to Mesquite and said, we want to build the finest sports complex in the United States of America in Mesquite, Nevada. It encompasses 920 acres. The first phase will contain 24 soccer fields and 20 softball fields. And over the next 5 years, they want to have world-class facilities in 30 different sports. Their biggest sponsor is Adidas. They're going to have a sports medicine complex there that basically the buildings are in the shape of the Adidas logo. It's going to be a phenomenal place. And what the city council did was approve the rezoning on a large portion of that acreage so that this project will be feasible. If all goes well, August 19th of this year, we could start digging on that property.
It seems like, although Las Vegas has a reputation around the country, depending on what month you're looking at, of being the #1 foreclosure city, and Nevada being the #1 foreclosure state in the country, and so it looks like Nevada's already starting to rebound in terms of volume of sales. But what's interesting about Mesquite, although you were certainly affected and you're still in Clark County, the truth is you have not experienced the dive in prices that we did, and the people that have bought up there seem to be in a much more stable environment.
A lot of small town banks involved in Mesquite. They were much more cautious. They were not quick to foreclose. They were not quick to do short sales. That was a difficult situation. But now everything has reached a certain equilibrium.
Now, if you were going to talk to somebody from around the country that was hearing about Mesquite for the first time and watching this, what would you tell them the main attributes, the main reasons that people would move to Mesquite? What would be the reason?
Well, everybody talks lifestyle, but you can't not talk lifestyle in Mesquite. For many years, we'd like to say that Mesquite's in the middle of everything. Mesquite is 5 hours from Salt Lake City. It's 5 hours from San Diego. It's 80 miles to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's an hour drive to the lake. It's an hour drive to Zion National Park. You can do a lot of things from Mesquite, but then you can still come home to the small town atmosphere, a safe place to be, a block from the store, a block from the doctors, and still have that small town feeling. Mesquite is one of those places that is just magical. It truly is. We've built a town there that we're extremely proud of. The growth was well planned. Come drive around. The closest thing you're going to get to a Mesquite traffic jam, even at this point, is if somebody's driving a tractor down the road somewhere.
All that being said, I want to thank you, Jon Lyon, for coming in and for interviewing with us, and thanks for sharing with our audience. Thank you so much, folks.